Alright, so I promised to make a video about this baseball fight, right, with Bautista and Odor. I can't pronounce his first name, I just looked it up. Was fucking confused. So watching the play, my dad asked me if I'd seen the play. I said, no, I haven't seen the play. I'll check it out. So I'm watching the play, and I see Bautista sliding to second, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, he came in a little high. I mean, he wasn't a complete slide. He was still kind of up, but he knew he was out. So, I mean, I don't know. To me, that's normal. I've seen guys do that all the time. He didn't come in hard with his cleats up or nothing. Then so this jackass turns around and gives him a fucking Mike Tyson fucking, what the hell is it called? Haymaker. I'm like, you're gonna initiate a brawl because of that? Now, let me go back. Let me hop in the time machine real quick. So Bautista was in the playoffs last year. It was last year, right? Yeah. And he hits a home run. Biggest hit of his career. He doesn't have a lot of playoff experience, so, or a lot of playoff accolades. He hit a big home run and gave a bat flip. Big fucking deal. Barry Bonds hit over 750 home runs or whatever the fuck it is, and just sat there and watched it like all the time. You didn't see motherfuckers wanting to fight him on the base pass all the time. So to me, this says a couple things. There's a couple things about this I don't like. Number one, he didn't come in high. He didn't come in with metal spikes going up into his dick. Okay, it was a soft ass slide. I mean, it was nothing. I mean, good God, can you imagine how Jackie Robinson and Reggie Jackson were sliding on people when they came into second base? Give me a break, dude. Number two, you break this man's jaw, you fuck his career up for like, I don't know, 50 games? 100 games? I know when Jason Hayward got hit in the face with that ball, he was out in a hot minute. I think he missed like 8 weeks. Now, that's 8 weeks of this man's career that he cannot have back. Home runs, RBIs, helping his team. Most importantly, helping his team. All because of A, a bat flip, and B, you're a soft-ass pussy who can't take someone coming to second base on you. You don't like it? Play a different fucking sport. Go play tennis. Go play fucking underwater basket weaving. Yeah, I just made that shit up. It really pisses me off because, first of all, in football, you can't hit motherfuckers anymore, right? And I'm not going too off topic here, but I'm just making a point. You can't hit people in a contact sport. Baseball is not a contact sport. But they've already taken away the fact that you can't run people over at home, like you used to be able to do, because you have a right to the base. But you can't do that anymore. Number two, you can't slide in on second and knock a dude out. Come on, man. First of all, any good second baseman and shortstop that got demolished at second base like that would A, respect the player who did it because they made a good fucking play. They held him to 1 out. That's the way I look at it. That's the way baseball players look at it, not soft-ass pussies like this guy. And number two, you're just a soft-ass, but I don't have anything else than number two. You're being paid millions of dollars, and a dude comes into second base barely like soft, and you're pissed about punching this dude. So the third thing I would have done, like I stated, yeah, the third thing I would have done had in terms of the punishment, because he got 8 game suspension, which is fucking nothing. That's another thing. They don't penalize these guys, but they want to pay them all the money and not hold them accountable. So the last thing I would have done, I was telling my buddy this at work. You call 3 doctors. Call the top 3 doctors you know. And hell, call your team doctor if you want to. And ask them, if this man would have broke his jaw, how much would the cost of the surgery be? And how long would he have missed time? How many games would he have missed? Doctor says, for example, doctor says, man, he probably would have missed 3 weeks. Or, excuse me, 3 months, 4 months. And yeah, it's an expensive surgery. So here's what I would have done. Say the surgery's $500,000 and he would have been out 3 months. I just said, okay, here's what's happening. You would have broke his jaw, he'd have been out 3 months. You're going to be suspended 3 months with the cost of what the procedure would have been had he broken that man's jaw. Why not? Why are you going to fuck his career up for that long because you're soft and your butt hurt? I don't know, maybe you were just pissed off that day. Maybe you didn't get laid. Maybe you lost the game of Madden. Maybe the show froze. Maybe buddy came over, didn't have 2 controllers because you broke the first one because you're an angry motherfucker, apparently. Give me a break, man. To all the young people that play baseball, I coach young kids, so I understand this. I would never baby my kids to not tolerate that. You play baseball, you accept everything that happens to you on the field. If you want to catch a ball over first base and stand on first base, that runner has the right to run you the fuck over. If you want to field a double play, initiate one, and complete it, you've accepted the responsibility to get your ass ran over at second base, get cleated in the dick, not being able to have kids, whatever. You're playing baseball. You're being paid millions of dollars. You have a fucking responsibility. There is no excuse as to why you should have punched that man in the face. That's all I got to say, man. Fucking joke. You know, it used to be a big deal with these pitchers throwing at batters purposely. Pedro Martinez used to do it all the time. He was an angry motherfucker, but guess what? He held himself accountable. Yeah, I felt like hitting him. Yeah, he pissed me off. I threw at him. That's baseball tradition. That's what you do. You go into second base, and the second baseman has the ball. Damn right, I'm going to cleat your ass. And he didn't even do that. That's the killer. Soft. If baseball puts a time limit on its games, it will be the most... I thought instant replay was going to do it. But if you put a time limit on baseball games, it will single-handedly crush the sport of baseball. Single-handedly. You'll see pitchers' numbers get worse. You'll see batters' numbers get worse. Sorry. Baseball's not a game that's meant to be rushed. It's not a game that's meant to be held at count of time. That's the beauty of the sport. I'm done, man. I said I was done before, but I'm really done now. I don't know what's worse. This or that Odell Beckham bullshit when they were fighting each other. This is actually worse because it's a sport I love. So that's all I got to say, man. Anyone who thinks otherwise, whatever. Let me know in the comments what the fuck you think. I'm uploading this to YouTube, so I haven't had a video in a hot minute on my channel, but this warranted one, and I'll do one about the Eagles some other time, but crazy, man. I'm out. Peace.